everybody, it's Jen again, and I'm here today with another episode of my Office Overhaul and Declutter series. In the last episode, I showed y'all where I had just started putting the new color on the walls, and even just a very small portion of the room. It just brightened it up considerably, made it look cleaner, made it look happier. Oh, so nice. In this episode, I'm going to take y'all out a few days later from the last episode in September of 2016 last year. And I'm getting even more paint on the walls and moving stuff out of the corners. And my thinking really starts shifting as I'm moving everything out of these corners to be able to paint. And I see this empty space and it's just like, oh, breath of fresh air. But I'll just go right into the clip because I explain it pretty good here from my mind in September 2016. Let's get right into it. I just thought I would show you. I must have this corner done back here. I just have to put one more coat of color on there. Did 2 coats of primer, 2 coats of color. Oh, I'm loving it. And I've decided too, eventually when I get my stuff way down, like this cabinet here, it goes behind the door. Y'all saw it last time. I hope to get to the point where I don't need it because I really love being able to open my door all the way. So that's another thing. My brain, it's just amazed me how much my brain has changed, because I used to want to hold on to everything, and now the more I get this color on the wall and the more I get my stuff down to the stuff I actually need, the stuff I actually use, and I'm letting go of stuff, I mean, I don't know. It's so weird. It's so cheesy. But I love it. Like, this is the first time I've really started liking this room in a very long time. But anyway, update on the window here. Finally, it's taken hold. My dad's been putting joint compound, you know, not spackling, but the old school kind that, I mean, you need for heavy duty jobs that shrinks and cracks and goes on. And he's put about 5 layers on here, and he did have it all the way built up, and it cracked and fell off again. So we're thinking it's because this side of the house, if you can see, this is where the sun hits for most of the day, and there's not really much trees. Like, there's one little bitty, I forget what kind of tree that is, but one little bitty tree right here. But I mean, it's direct sun there, so ain't nothing we can do about that. So hopefully that will take, because I haven't been able to paint this window yet, and I'm just working on other stuff. This is in the middle of the floor, so, and it's back on shims because the floor is uneven back here, so you have to lean stuff back to be safe. And oh, let me show you, I got 1 coat of my accent color. Oh, you want to see some of the not so nice things? Oh, hey Augie, you want to jump up? Going to jump up? I'm distracted by cats. Augie! There you go. But this lovely pile, because let's call it what it is, ladies and gentlemen, this is just all the storage. Like storage bins that I have pulled out of this office because I was buying all this storage crap to store stuff I didn't need in the first place. But anyway, that's a whole nother thing. But I haven't thrown any of it away because I don't know what sizes and stuff I need, so I'm keeping them all in a central location until we get all the rooms done, because we are slowly doing each room in the house, and then we'll see what we have left at the end and probably donate the rest of them to either my dad's church or his senior center that he goes to. So yeah. Isn't that something, y'all? When you don't have as much clutter, you don't need tons of storage things. But it's a whole nother thing. Oh, that's just I could go on and on, but I try to talk a little bit because I make these videos. I want y'all to see there's a whole mental process of it. It's not just I'm just going to get rid of my stuff. I mean, it's a whole thing. My next step today, after I get this painted, which I'll have this done here in a minute, I'm about to put the last coat on there, and I'm going to let it set for a couple hours to harden up real good, and put the cabinet back there, and then I get to start the part of the room that I've been dreading since I started. And that's taking all this stuff. I don't know if I'm going to do both of them or just start with this one. I actually have to pull this unit out. My brother actually made this a long time ago at his old house he used to live at. And I'm painting it purple. That's what I was showing y'all there. It needs a brighter color. But I have to pull everything out of there, scoot the unit out, take all the hardware off. It's got these little shelf runners, and paint it, and paint the wall behind it. And yeah, so we'll see how much room this stuff takes to take off of here. I may go ahead and take these shelves down as well, and I will be doing some more deeper decluttering. I know most of this stuff up here has got to go. It's got to go. Let me talk about the storage bin situation here for a second. So I showed you all that giant pile of storage bins in my living room on that desk, which thankfully that is gone now as well. Oh gosh, whole nother story, whole nother day. But all those storage bins, oh my goodness. Number one, I just had tons of crap that I decluttered and had a lot of storage bins, and then I was holding on to them as well. I had mountains. That wasn't the only pile. I had 2 or 3 piles of just bins, and I found that I would donate stuff or give stuff away to people, and I would just put it in these storage bins. I'd make them take the storage bins and all. That is a situation I'm very close to getting under control now, thank goodness. And that was the only pile of stuff around the house either. Like, confession time, I had junk everywhere. I had this house just, oh my gosh, you couldn't hardly walk through it. I had stuff piled up all the time that I was taking off to Goodwill. I had just, oh man, it was just daunting. And seeing me talk about taking all this stuff off these shelves again, I was just, oh, it gave me flashbacks, y'all. I do love the fact that, and this is a very powerful thing, when you do take all this stuff down and you see the space for what it could be with nothing in there, it really makes you step back and look at it from a, I don't know, it's just a different perspective. But let's get back to the video here. The next clip I'm going to show you is that same day and later on at night when I have gotten all that crap off that first shelving unit. So let's go. So it is a few hours later, and you may notice this is over there. Luckily it wasn't that heavy. Most of the weight is in the shelves. Oh, I did notice one thing though that's going to be a pain. Is, so I'm painting this. Ooh, this wobbles. Y'all see that? That's kind of scary. But these, where the brackets are on, or brackets go on, I thought they were just screwed in there. But now my brother actually put them in there. It looks like he brad nailed them in. Why? So what I'm going to try to do is just paint up to here and then leave this alone. Worst case scenario, I'll paint it purple too. But because I'm not going forward taking them out and doing all that, because this part, like this facing right here is oak, but this back part, I don't know if you can see, like, see if it'll focus. Well, that's part, or plywood, so I don't want to be fooling with making any extra holes in that. And if I take those out, I would have to use different holes. Whole mess. I probably won't get these shelves off tonight because I've done decided I'm going to take these shelves off, take the brackets off, because they're going to be painted purple to match this thing right here. That's my accent color for the room. And I'm going to do this whole wall at once and then put it all back, because it's going to take, it's just going to be such a hassle if I just paint to here and I move that back, and it's just going to be a pain. So might as well just do the paint all at once and take everything off, and I can go through it. I've already seen a few things I need to get rid of. And that's what I'm going to try to do tonight. I'm going to go through these two big bins right here. Are just full of nail polish that I had kept to use as craft paint. And I just have too many. It's got to the point I can't even go through them to see which ones I want to use. Like, these are my keeps for my nails so far. These are the retired ones. So I'm just going to go through there and pick out what ones I definitely know I want to use on an art project. And then have ones that I'm going to give to one of my dad's friends. Her granddaughter is obsessed with polish, so I'm going to pass some of the better ones on to her. So get through these containers, excuse me, like this that I have on the shelf. This is all nail art stuff. I don't need all this stuff, so I'll probably give a bunch of it to that lady as well, because I paint my nails sometimes, but I mostly just do it for the swatch videos. I've just been rocking the naked nails here for a long time now that my nails are a lot stronger. So anyway, that's what I'm going to get to tonight. As far as I can, you know, when I start feeling like crap, I'm going to quit, because I don't know, I think I'm starting to get sick, and I'm not all about that, and I ain't got time for that. You see, this is my work schedule. You see all them days, I ain't got time to be sick. Oh, wow. That was a throwback back to when my fingernails were more than just little sad stubs. Oh, if you haven't been with my channel for a long time, I used to do a lot of nail videos. I had a whole blog that was all nail polish before I got my current job, which just kills my nails. I mean, there's no point in having long nails. They just get worn down. But that's a whole nother story, whole nother day. Oh, gosh, wait till we get into that collection. I swear that the nail polish collection and my book collection are just like precious. They're too precious is what I just say in my head, that so hard to go through those. But anyway, whole nother story, whole nother day. Hope y'all enjoyed today's episode, seeing slowly some of the cosmetic upgrades happening and me getting all this junk off of my shelves. And yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed it and are having a great day. And I will see y'all in the next one. Bye.